What's happening, people? This is Calham64 here, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Last time, we got further through the third dungeon of the... I forgot the name of the temple. Great, I'll put that up as an annotation as well. Yeah, we got further through this dungeon by getting a new item, getting all the other extra items, and got to this spot just outside the boss door. This episode, we will be getting the last pieces of chests, which are optional, so you don't really need them, and fighting the boss. So, on with the show. And don't worry, I know where to go, because this time I practiced, so it should be good. But what we want to do is climb down, because you'll notice a couple of gold chests, so we want to go get them. And luckily, I know where the whereabouts of them are. That makes sense. So what we want to do is just roll over here. And go up this one. Because, if you noticed before, there'll be this outsidey place. And of course, that leads us to the first gold chest, which is a red kingstone. Very rare. I am actually really glad that we found that. And of course with that it leads us to another one. And that's another red kingstone. Good grief. We're doing well here. And yeah, that's pretty much all it is in that area. Now we're going to go on to the second area. And again, I will show you the whereabouts. So don't worry, I'm not going to be cutting ahead or anything like that. Because, well, I want to make sure you know where to go and all that, so you don't get stuck. This isn't LP after all, so it's supposed to help you. So we're going to go up here. Move out the way of these stealthoses. Stealthos. The way I say it makes me sound sort of posh. But, continue going out here. And we want to roll out of the way of all this because, well, there's no extra items here, but there is one in here. And when we step on it, there will be this. So, and that's another red kingstone, good grief. I'm actually really glad that I did not miss these items. Or else, this kingstone fusion thing would have been screwed. It would have screwed me over. I would have spent ages probably trying to find a red kingstone, because they're very rare. And I mean like very, very rare. Of course, you can get a potion to make them appear most of the times, but I'll get to what that is later. But yes, that's it. That's all of the items, and for some strange reason, they don't show them on here. They just show the main ones which are coloured in red, so if you ever think that you're going to see gold chests on the map, no, you're not. And they're optional, so you don't have to get them, but I would definitely recommend getting them, because they contain red kingstones, which are very handy. But that is everything in the dungeon, and for some reason this switch is still active, even though it's not pushed. Let's now get on with the boss, because this will be the last episode of Minish Cap in camera quality. But I'll get to all that later by doing this big finale speech or something, I don't know. And what we want to do is not get zapped. Jesus! We want to just knock all these things out of the way, and I am not doing well here at all. Okay, that was gently done. But go in here, and we are about to fight the boss. Again, I don't know the name of this boss, so I will put that up as an annotation. All I know is it's a big thing similar to Super Mario 64. You know, I-Rock. We have to hit its eyes. And what we want to do is equip our arrows so that we are ready. You know, so that our body is ready. Oh, great. I have to do a reference to Reggie Field's Amy. Is it Amy, or... I don't know how you pronounce it. Why the heck am I going on about this when I'm in the middle of a boss fight? I do not know. But anyway, just keep shooting it. And eventually, his power will run out for some reason, even though we just shot his hands. And we have to shrink down and go in here. And from here, you see this blue thing. Just keep spamming the B button to destroy it. And eventually it will blow up. And this thing will carry us out. And I'm saying too much because there's too much going on. Anyway, yeah. The boss is pretty hard to start with. Wow, I just got hit by that. Thanks, game. The boss is pretty hard to start with. Yep. The boss is... the boss is pretty hard to start with, but once you get it, you are okay. This is going so bad. Okay, let's just kill this. It has to be just when I say this boss is sort of hard, and yet you see me fail every blooming second. Great, how ironic. But anyway, we're gonna go in here, and now quickly switch to the moment. Thankfully, it stops time when you go to the inventory system, even though I don't know how that makes sense, but hey. Anyway, just keep digging it, and you will eventually find it, and you just gotta keep spamming the B button, because, well, it blows up. And now we are on the final phase, where at this bit he's gonna be firing his lasers. Sorry, I had to do that. I love doing references. I've said that too many times as well. This bit's kind of hard because, oh my gosh, what the hell am I doing? I haven't got my arrows out. Great. So yeah, you just want to keep firing at this one. Oh, and here he goes. He's gonna. This is it. The final part, and it's basically just reused, except it's bigger. Yep. So you just want to keep digging. Oh my goodness, I went past it. Okay, so now, boom! That is the boss, dead. And that is the end of recording with a camera. Finally! And I'll get to big details on what's going to happen on that. But for now, we will acquire a heart container, meaning we now have 10 heart containers. This is a brilliant way to end off this episode right here. Yeah, it may have gone on for 7 minutes, but I'll plan it out a bit, you know. Besides, we're about to go upstairs and see something good. So, we have 10 hearts. That's the first row done. So now, 10 heart containers remain to be 100% complete. But yes, let's go upstairs and we'll be treated to this peaceful place with all these birds. Or sparrows or hawks. What the heck are those things? Anyway, let's just check what it's saying, because apparently we can read that. Blimmin' heck, how can I read that? I wouldn't be able to. We are the tribe of winds. Long have we lived with the winds. We have mastered them. Now we join them. Together with the great winds at our backs, we head for the skies. Those who come seeking our power must play the notes Zephyr teaches. May they lead you onward to seek the power. To the power that you seek. And look at that! Indeed, in this game they include an ocarina! So we got the Ocarina of Wind instead of the Ocarina of Time from Ocarina of Time. I've said the word time too many times. I've said the word time too many times. You know, like Josh Jepson where he goes 2 at a time every single time. North, south, east, and west are all just a breath away. Oh, what's he gonna say now? I do believe this is where the tribe of winds once lived. So they've left for the heavens and taken their element with them. It looks like the wind element is beyond our reach for the time being. We have no choice but to press on. Let's get out of here. And magically we just teleport out of Wind Ruins. The element was not here, but at least we now have a clue to its whereabouts. You must use the Ocarina of Wind to open a new path. Well, there's no point in standing around. Go get that last element. But yes. So with the Ocarina of Wind, just like in the Ocarina of Time games, you know, the whistle from the original Zelda, it's a teleporting device. Well, it's not really a device. After all, it is made from, like, goddess statues, I think? Yeah, actually, I might do some research on that and put it up as an annotation. Aha! So that mysterious mark we've been seeing is a wind crest. If you play the Ocarina of Wind, Zephyr comes to pick you up and fly you away. That means we can have Zephyr carry us to any other wind crest we've seen. Are you following me, Cal? Don't hurt your brain with thinking about it. Just give it a try, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So yeah, those wind marks are actually for the teleporting places and all that. So you know the ones where it said, Holder of the sacred powers, we grant you the power of wind, and it blows up, and all that. That's what they're for. So yeah, now I finally got to the bit where I explain about that. Anyway, well, this is it. I've decided to do this from now on, and I'm actually going to turn down the volume here because it's quite dramatic, so I'm going to be turning the volume down right now, and I'll occupy it with music as well. Okay, so I've been watching a bit of my Zelda Minish Cap episodes, and I've got to say this. The quality sucks, because it's recorded with a camera. And of course, well, when you record LPs with cameras, they're not very good at all. So I've decided to do this. From now on, I am gonna stop doing this Let's Play for now. Because I am just getting nervous to the part where we're gonna go to this dungeon called Temple of Droplets, I think it is, which is an underwater icy cavern. And to be honest, it's the next temple we're going to as well. So yeah, that's not good. And of course, as you noticed, in some areas where it's dark, that's where the camera quality mucks up the most. It's also in some places where it's bright and all. So I am going to stop doing this LP for the time being. Because, well, the quality, it's the purposes of the quality. It looks bad. However, I do have another thing that I'm going to do. To make up for this whole quality business and all, I'm going to do this. From now on to this day, well, after I finish my Metroid Fusion Let's Play. Well, actually, no, wait, I did. I am going to be recording with emulators. So in other words, you're going to see it in good quality. There's going to be no brightness contrast. You're going to see the pixels very good. It'll be an LP, in other words, because if you record with a camera, it's not really an LP, because most Let's Players nowadays either record with a capture device or an emulator. So say, for example, a HD PVR, what people use for Xbox 360 and Wii, and it presents it in good quality and all. And for emulators, they just download the version of the game on the computer. And that's what I'm going to be doing. Because, well, I don't really have enough money to afford a HD PVR, because I've spent it all on Wii U. Yeah, I know, I'm a bit selfish thinking about myself. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that from now on. So, from now on, you're not going to see a lot of Minish Cap Let's Plays. However, I will reveal one thing. I'm going to be doing this to make up, or shall I say to also make up, because I said why earlier. I'm going to be starting a new Let's Play, and I'll give you clues what it is to warm up. It is a Zelda game. It is an NES game. And it is The Legend of Zelda for the NES. And it'll be my very first Let's Play recorded with an emulator. So in other words, it's going to be presented in good quality this time around. And once I'm finished with that game, or so I say Let's Play of that game, I'm going to be returning to Minish Cap in emulator quality. So it's going to be HD, it's going to be presented in good quality, you know, it's going to be watchable. Because when I watch my Minish Cap Let's Plays, I get kind of bored, and I just switch off. I know. And in case you're wondering why I haven't done this with my Metroid Fusion Let's Play yet, it's because I'm really near the end of that LP. And to be honest, I don't see what's the point in doing an emulator of it, because really, you're only going to see like 4 episodes of emulated episodes. So it's not worth it at all. So that's why I haven't done it with Metroid Fusion. But yes, now that you've heard what I said, this LP of Minish Cap will not continue for a while, and I will be starting a new Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda for the NES, recorded with an emulator. And Minish Cap will return in proper HD quality with an emulator. So, take care guys, and I will see you in a long time for this Let's Play, when I've finished The Legend of Zelda for the NES.